Welcome to the 5-day Open Up to Pleasure. Open Up to Pleasure, dive deep and promote yourself program. So the reason that I've done this free, quite honestly, is because my fingers get a little bit fed up of having very similar messages come in through social media and through email, etc. And knowing that I can really help somebody and I get back to them, but then they're boom. It's almost like when they send the message, they're in this yes, please help me kind of phase. I need your help. I've read your message. I want to be like you. I love your energy, all that kind of stuff. And then when it comes down to actually realizing that to be the change, they have to do a little bit of work, or they have to do some investment, or maybe it's that word pleasure, self-pleasure. Oh my God, what's she going to ask me to do? And it's like that message that I'm sent is dipping the toes in the water. But then when it comes to reality, when it comes to actually doing it, you retreat, you retract, you contract, you scurry on back to that shell that's comfortable, and then you live in that shell again. And then, you know, it's a comfortable shell, but you've outgrown it and you want more. But that fear of stepping out of that shell, and diving in a little bit deeper than just your toes absolutely petrifies you. So we come up with the same excuses: time, energy, money. The three things that always hold us back. And I'm here to tell you that I can collapse time. Like, yeah, I'm a magician. I can collapse time. And the reason, or how I collapse time in my life and how I can help you, is by not waiting. That's really good information, Emma, and it's something that I'm really looking forward to doing, but not now. I'll do it when the kid goes to school. I'll do it when I'm earning more money. I'm doing it when I have more time. I'll do it when I leave my job. I'll do it when I get a job. I'll do it when we've moved house. I'll do it after I've potty trained the dog. I will do it after our holiday, after the summer holidays. I will do it, you know, whenever. That is delaying. That's delaying. We don't want that. If you are ready to be the queen of your energy, to have limitless expansion like me, to feel happier in your body, to allow yourself more pleasure, to just be more, ta-da, I'm here, and happy and confident and speaking my truth, and I feel more sexy and all that stuff, then we don't wait. We don't wait. There's a lot of people that wait their whole life, that do other things other than allow themselves pleasure, like emptying the dishwasher, like doing the washing, all this kind of stuff, that they are, I'll do that. And the reason that they do that, of course, the dishwasher needs emptying. I'm not stupid, but I'll do that because then if I do that, it means I can say I don't have time. And if I say I don't have time, then I don't have to do the action. And the action is what's making me feel uncomfortable. So I'm going to stay in my shell and I'm going to pretend I'm happy and I'm going to pretend everything's fine. And that's where I'm going to live. You can live that way. Okay, I lived that way for years. You can live that way if you want. The people on this program watching my videos are the people that don't want to live that way anymore. If you want to live that way, then save yourself some time and energy and switch off. Don't bother watching my videos, yeah? Because you don't want it. You don't want it. But if there's something inside of you, like there was with me, that is like, I want to feel happier, I want to feel more confident, I want to be able to express myself better, I want to be in my queen energy, like Emma keeps going on about. Yes, I want that. And yes, you read another post of mine and I want that. And yes, that's me. And oh my God, she's doing amazing. And ah, na, 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 na. If you want that, keep listening to this. Keep listening in, because I am going to get anyone that decides to invest, you are going to start wearing your queen energy crown, and you are going to start opening up doors within. And when you step into a room, when you go into a business meeting, when you go into a restaurant, you are going to step with this new energy. And it's like this sexy energy within you and this beauty within you, because beauty is energy. And if you go through life a little bit contractive, without not speaking your truth, not having that inner confidence that I'm not enough, that I need to do more, that push that I should, I'm too busy, I'm too busy to allow myself pleasure, life is hard, life is stressful, all that kind of stuff, then you are contracted. And no amount of Botox and lip stuff and eyelashes and roots being done and new clothes and new makeup is going to make you feel any more beautiful. But when you wear that queen energy crown, and you know that you are allowing yourself positive attention and pleasure inside you, you strut your stuff into wherever you go like a Victoria's Secrets model with expanding wings, yeah? And you just have this inner confidence, this inner love for yourself. And it's magnetic. It is magnetic. So if you're a woman in business or thinking about starting your business, believe me when I say, when you get this queen energy, I'm going to use this word again, when you are giving yourself positive attention, that's when you become magnetic. And I learned this the hard way. In 2019, I hired a business coach. She was actually a female business coach, and she was all about push, push, push. You don't stop, you don't stop, you don't stop. And she taught me that everybody, you know, that every client was like I could make money out of. And it really made me not enjoy what I do. It wasn't what I wanted to do. Thankfully, I've switched from that coach because I realized she had burnout. She didn't love herself. She didn't give herself any time for pleasure. It was just work, work, work. Let's make another 5, 10 grand. I need to earn more. I need to push myself. And it was this kind of like total push, push, push. Keep achieving, keep achieving, keep achieving. And a few times I said to her, I'm really struggling, my hormones, this, that, and the other. And she was just like, no, you've got to keep pushing. Thankfully, I switched to business coaches. And I saw that this way of living, this way of being was so masculine energy, which we all need. Yeah, we all need. We need to have the masculine and the feminine. But it was so masculine energy. It was dulling me, dimming me, and my vibration, my whole energy, when you talk about vibration, my whole energy was pretty low, and I was struggling more than ever, yet I was making more money than ever. And then I realized that I didn't want to work that way, and I didn't want to see clients as cha-ching, more money. I wanted to for a woman to message me with that message that I always get, it's normally the same kind of thing. Emma, I need to lose weight. Emma, I'm unhappy in my body. Emma, can you help me? But I don't have much time, and I'm on maternity leave, or, you know, I've lost my job or whatever. So I want your help, but, you know, I don't want your help. I want your help. And I want your help now, because and it's got to be quick. You've got to give it to me quick, and I want that body tomorrow, and actually I'm not willing to put any time in. So Emma, can you help? But I realized that I wanted to work with women that my battery's low. I wanted to work with women that I could empower. I didn't want to look at that woman and think, oh yes, I'm going to sell her this, then I'm going to upsell her this, and then I'm going to upsell her that, blah blah blah, like this other business coach. I wanted to help women thrive. And when a coach said to me years ago, what is your purpose in life? I was like, I don't know. I don't know what my purpose is in life. I don't know what my purpose is in life. And I went through this whole Googling my values and my purpose. And that's quite kind of like life coaching kind of way of doing it. And I was like, I don't know. And then right there, boom. My purpose in life is to help women feel better and help women, or give women permission, a permission slip to allow themselves positive attention. So going round in a circle here, when women come to me with those messages, and the whole reason that I'm doing this 5-day pleasure course is because I get tired of typing the same thing. So I'm hoping that these videos will come across with exactly what I can help you with. And when you're tuned in more to your divine feminine, more into your body, when you start having a hell yes, I want this woman, and this woman's going to help me, you actually start to have a pulse deep inside your lady bits. Okay? Now, I have only just started having that. It was last year. And I remember a coach that I ended up not working with because of cost. But she said, you'll know when it's a yes, because your divine feminine, your intuition will tell you. What intuition? What's intuition? I wasn't taught intuition at school. Actually, at school, I was taught to kind of live like a man. Kind of think more logic than pleasure. That was like when I had this big kind of like, oh, pardon me, aha moment in life. I had been pushing and pushing and pushing my whole life because I was absolutely petrified of not pushing, of relaxing, of taking my foot off that accelerator, of allowing myself an afternoon nap, of doing nothing, of sitting there and doing nothing. Absolutely petrified me. In fitness, I was told to keep pushing, no pain, no gain, keep going, come on, push another 10 out, keep going, you've got to do more to get that body that you want. School life was all busy at school, hobbies, push, keep going. My home life, I never saw my parents relax unless it was relaxing after a stressful day with a wine, a cider or a beer. Oh, it's been a stressful day. That's what you do. I never saw my parents give themselves positive attention. I never saw or heard my mom give herself pleasure. And when we think about the word pleasure, we think that maybe it's orgasmic pleasure, sex, yes, that's one of it. But she never really spoke to herself in a positive way. That was another aha moment that I had. Now, my PMS clients, Promote Myself clients, are having aha moments every day. And that is how we grow. That is how we expand. That is how we become our queen energy. It's not through reading books. It's not through just meditating. It's not through the odd bubble bath. And it's not through a little bit of journaling. Okay, those are great. And talk therapy is great as well. But we need to look deeper into our lives, into our upbringing, into our learned beliefs. And when you do, it's like, ta-da! That's why I think like that. That's why I don't ever allow myself pleasure and stop, because I didn't see it as a child. One of my clients in the PMS program, I recently, we went back into her childhood in a deep meditation state. And afterwards, she realized that the women before her abandoned themselves. The women before her abandoned themselves, self-abandonment, to allow everybody else in the family pleasure. Wow. So by abandoning ourselves, are we being the empowered woman that I keep seeing these posts all over social media about? Empowered woman. Or are we actually living with toxic positivity? That toxic positivity being, yes, I'm an empowered woman, yes, I'm great, yes, I'm fine, yes, I'm happy. When actually deep down, we're knackered, we're exhausted, we're resentful of our partners, we don't stop, we're busy, and we are lacking positive attention and pleasure. But we have no idea where to start. So you read posts like mine and you reach out, but then it's like, oh my God, I can't. It's like opening up a can of worms. I can't get uncomfortable. I just can't. I can't get uncomfortable. So I'm going to blame time. I'm going to blame time and money. Like I said, I can collapse time simply by, let's get this going. Let's get this positive pleasure activation started. Let's get rolling with it. And it can be fun. It can be fun. Expanding isn't necessarily like, oh my God, that was hard. And, or, like when, talk therapy is all about kind of bringing up past and bringing up unhappiness. I'm not about that. I'm about healing and expanding at the same time. And it can be fun, and it will bring you more energy, and it will bring you, I'm going to use the word again, pleasure. And what is your purpose in life? Your purpose in life is pleasure. How much pleasure are you having in your life? And when I say that, people say, oh, well, I've booked up a spa and we've booked up a holiday and all that kind of stuff. That's one weekend. That's a couple of weeks out of the year. Pleasure every day. Giving yourself positive attention every day should be your goddamn purpose in life. And our expansion, our Victoria's Secret wings can get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It's limitless. We don't have a certificate to say, there you go, that's the happiest you'll ever be. But what most people do is look outside in. When we go on a holiday, then I'll be happy. When I lose my weight, then I'll do that. When we move house, we will get on better because we'll have a bigger house, we'll have more space. When I get that job, when the kid goes to school, that's outside in. That's waiting. To collapse time, we need to go inside out. The action. When I do this, then I'll have that. Because no amount of makeup, Botox, holidays, cars, or clothes actually make you happy inside. No amount brings you peace inside. No amount of new clothes from Reese will stop you from being triggered. No amount of holidays will make you have a better connection with your partner, your kids, or your body. It's like a huge cover-up. It's going outside in, which is the way that we've been taught instead of inside out. And if anybody's having trouble with their children or trouble in their work or in their relationship, then it's 100% our responsibility to feel good inside so that we can then approach whatever in our life needs help, needs attention, and we can approach it with a full cup. Now, what is your cup full of? Because if it's full of negative attention, if it's full of I'm not good enough, I need to do more, I should be doing this, I need to keep pushing to be successful, I can't stop, what will they think? If it's full of judgment, shame, anger, resentment, lacking in energy, low vibration, disliking your body, not having great orgasms, not being connected to your divine feminine, if your cup is full of that, then you can't go and try and help somebody else, which is what as women we are doing. Our cup is full of negative attention. And then we think, if I try and fix that or him or that situation, then I will feel better. And that again is the outside in, instead of when we think about filling our cup, we hear that all the time, fill your cup first. I don't know a woman that has come to me as a client whose cup is full of goddamn pleasure and love and respect for themselves. And I've been working with women for years. When I look at what their cup's full of, it's full of negative attention, it's full of low vibration, it's full of busyness, it's full of self-doubt, it's full of lack, low self-worth, not enough, should, need to keep pushing, can't stop, need to keep going, dislike my body, when my body gets better it'll be like this, when we go on holiday it'll be this, and I'll buy that to make me happy. And yet, and all this, we've got all this going on, and then they self-abandon themselves because investing money in themselves is just madness. madness, right? Buy a new car, we'll get a dog, we'll go on holiday, we'll buy a new sofa, we'll buy new patio chairs, I'll spend 50 quid on a plant, we'll go away for the weekend, I'll buy myself some makeup, you know, all that kind of normal stuff. Because what would people say if they knew I was spending money on my pleasure? Like, who does that? That's madness, right? Who does that? It's madness. So we then self-abandon ourselves again because we're not worthy of that investment. We're not worthy of investing in ourselves. I had a woman recently who said that she couldn't afford me. And then the next thing on Facebook, she brought this pedigree dog. Now, I brought 2 cats in lockdown, and I totted how much I'd spent on those cats with their neutering and vet bills and whatever, and buying the 2 of them, because obviously they put the prices up. We are over £1,000. But that's fine, because that's 2 cats. But if a woman was to invest £1,000 in making themselves happier, that is goddamn like madness. I'm going round in a circle, and I know I am, and I'm like, you're not sticking to your notes, Emma, but you can feel my passion within me. So I can collapse time for you. Time is not the issue. I can make you feel better really quickly. It's not hard work. It's a little bit uncomfortable. But when you don't self-abandon yourself anymore, when you allow yourself positive attention, when you get out of bed and you are the queen of your energy, when you realize that beauty is your energy, when you realize that your purpose in life is actually to live life full of pleasure, and remember that there's no end to limitless expansion, life just kind of like flows so much easier. Life is so much easier. I broke my leg on the second day the kids went back to school after the 3rd lockdown. And the messages I get was, oh my God, how are you going to cope? I mean, great messages, don't get me wrong. How are you going to cope? That's awful for you. Oh God, that's shit. Oh, crap timing. I didn't get any of that. It's all right. It's just a broken ankle. Yes, I'm a fitness instructor, right? But I'm adaptable and I'm capable, and it's just a broken ankle and I will survive. But I want to be very clear here. I'm not into toxic positivity where we pretend everything is fine when it isn't. And quite often toxic positive people are the people that are saying I'm fine, and deep down there's like an anger, a tension, a stress, and those people tend to suffer with jaw tension, often suffer with headaches, often suffer with neck and shoulder pains. Those kind of people are highly triggered. We're all triggered, you know, that's normal, and I'm going to trigger the hell out of you in these videos. But they're highly triggered, and they don't respond to a trigger. They react, they bite, they react. And those I'm fine people are normally the people that are trying to help other people fix themselves, but they're coming from a cup full of self-abandonment and lack, and this cup has also got a hole in it, so they're filling more self-abandonment and lack into it all the time. And they're also often the people that are looking outside in. I'll be happy when. And they're also the people that very often try to fix their partner when actually we need to look at ourselves first, because it is 100% our responsibility to live life happy. Nobody else can make us happy. So the one last thing I'm going to finish with on this video is discussing self-love and why I didn't want to love myself. So when I saw the love your body, love yourself pictures, they were always of women loving their stretch marks, loving their cellulite, loving their boobs, you know, all that kind of stuff. And yet I was a fitness instructor who liked being lean. Now, there's nothing wrong with a curvier body. But when I saw this self-love, it wasn't the body that I wanted. So I stopped myself having self-love because I feared that if I had self-love, it meant that I needed to put on weight. How messed up is that? Where did that come from? Let's go back to my mother's self-abandonment. Let's go back to my mother's stress. Let's go back to my mother never giving herself positive attention. Let's go back to my mother always wanting to be thin, always stepping onto the scales, always doing another diet. Let's go back to my mother seeing beauty as being thin. Beauty is your energy. I've never loved myself more. I've never given myself more positive attention. I've never given myself as much pleasure. I've never been happier. I've never been really positive. I've never been the queen of energy. I've never responded responsibly, my ability to respond when I've been triggered, and I've always reacted to a trigger or somebody. I've never allowed myself more rest, more peace, more love. And I am now, because I'm allowing all that self, like magnetic in work, in just everything, just how everything is just opening up for me is unbelievable. Yet what I was taught as a woman was totally different to what I'm doing now. I have never been happier. It's never been easier to keep this body fit. Yet I've got a broken ankle. We're still in lockdown because it's the 19th of March if you're watching this on replay. I live on my own. I can't go anywhere. I can't drive. I can't do my nature walks. And yeah, inwardly, I've been happier. That's what I want to give you, that when life throws you crap, and it will, that you learn and you expand and you grow from it, and that you don't become the victim and the martyr and the drama princess. And yeah, limitless expansion. And when I say limitless expansion, a client said to me, well, does that mean I'll never be happy then, because I'm always striving for more and more and more? And I'm like, no, you get that inner happiness. Get that inner happiness, that inner self-love, that intuitive, you're so intuitive in your body that there's just no end to feeling good. It's like you don't abandon yourself anymore. So that's what I mean by limitless expansion. It means we're not self-abandoning ourselves, and that there's so much out there. It just kind of like opens you up like a flower to life. Whereas all your negative, I'm not enough, I don't have time, I don't have motivation, I lack willpower, all that is closing you down. So if you want to collapse time, if you want to be happier in your body, let me know. Pop in the comments below if you were triggered by anything, if you've had any aha moments in this chat today, if you want to know more, if you're like, yes, 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 but Emma, I'm yes, 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 but not quite feeling the twinge down there. What does that mean? Yeah, whenever I watch something on YouTube or want to work with a new coach or anything, I know, because I'm like, yes, yes, yes. But then that kind of conditioning of, well, you shouldn't spend money on yourself. What if you don't have the time? You're crap, you always fail at this kind of thing. When that comes in, then it ends to be a no, 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 right? Say yes to pleasure.